big weekend for former Baylor coach Grant Teaff. He actually was announced that he is now going to have the stadium in his hometown of Snyder, Texas, named after him. And it just what an accomplishment, what an award, what an honor for Coach Grant Teaff, and what an honor for Snyder, Texas, by the way. If you're from a small town, you get it. I'm from a small town in Massachusetts, which is a lot different from a small town out in the big country in West Texas where Snyder is. But Grant Teaff, anyone he ran into, if he could bring up Snyder, he was going to bring up Snyder. And in a statement, he said it was the foundation of all that he became and all that he is now into his 90s. And obviously what we know him as is a very successful football coach, a great community leader, and a huge inspiration to Baylor, to Waco, and much, much more. Still, obviously, a huge supporter of Baylor and Baylor athletics. If you ever get the chance to meet Grant Teaff, you will not regret shaking his hand and just talking some ball with him, talking life with him. He truly is a great ambassador for Baylor University and for Snyder, Texas as well. So they announced that's going to be called Grant Teaff Tiger Stadium out there in Snyder. They're going to honor him at a home game this year and officially unveil that name. That is just such a great honor. And for those of you who are from small towns, you get it. That's who you are. That is your foundation, like Grant Teaff said. And to be recognized there must be super special for him. Obviously, got the statue at Baylor, the statue at McMurray, where he coached before Baylor, has all this influence all over the football landscape, and to him, it must be such an honor to have that actually in his hometown where he grew up. So obviously, terrific honor. Just can't say enough about the great Grant Teaff. I'll be rambling here for hours. Baylor's all-time winningest coach, but you'll never hear people who met him talk about his wins. They'll always talk about the life lessons that he gave, or eating a worm during a halftime speech, or things like that. So obviously, a great honor for Grant Teaff. That's great to see that legacy being spread even more. And I had this thought when it came across when I saw the story. What I think is so special about it too is so often people will get recognized too late in that they're not around to see it. And I look at the past couple of years with the McMurray statue and now this in Snyder, it's really refreshing that Grant Teaff, now in his 90s, can still go out there and see that and still have his family involved and be able to actually drink that in himself. That's really special. So shout out to you, Coach Teaff. Shout out to Snyder for making this happen. Snyder ISD, home of the Tigers, Grant Teaff Tiger Stadium. Might just have to go out there and catch a game in that place that now bears his name. So congrats to all involved. Terrific honor. Very excited to see that for the Teaff family, for the Baylor family, and for Snyder, Texas. So obviously really cool. And one more thing before I move on from this is I looked up who was from Snyder, and there are some people, former I think it's Bob McGinnis, who used to coach the Arizona Cardinals back at the turn of the 21st century. Powers Booth, who you've probably seen in a movie. He's been in some big roles, including Tombstone, which is what I saw him in, or The Final Season, the baseball movie. They're both from Snyder. And what is, again, pretty striking is those are very famous people who are from this small town of Snyder, and they want to honor Grant Teaff, who of course is also famous. But it just shows you that they've got their priorities in the right place, that Grant Teaff is the one leaving the legacy out there in Snyder. So congratulations once again. Thank y'all for making it your first listen today and every day. We obviously really appreciate that. Get involved down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about Brandon's assessment of the West region, whether you would call it easy or if that's jinxing it, what you think about that second round matchup, and give some congratulations to the great Grant Teaff and his family and the community of Snyder. Drop that down in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. We're the only place that is bringing you nothing but Baylor athletics content every single day. That's not Baylor itself. So really appreciate y'all listening. We'll be back tomorrow with your favorite show, Locked On Baylor.